Hey, Coach, we saw Jimmy Horn has number 5. So what did you guys see from him that allowed him to get his number and be able to wear it in practice?
I think he's just been doing things he's supposed to do. He plays wide receiver, so he's living up to the standard so far. He's doing what we're asking him. He's playing hard. He's dependable. He's doing more, doing extra, and he showed that he's here, and he wants to play, and he wants to win, and he's a team guy. He loves his team, and he's blessed to be here. He's a great kid.
Is there anything in particular or specific that these players have to show the coaching staff in order to earn that number?
Nothing. Just live up to the standard. And if you know what the standard is here, then you'll get your number.
And practice has been really, really high tempo, high pace. How do you feel like these players have been able to adapt to the practices that you guys want to run?
It's been challenging, rightfully so, though. Our offense runs a play every about 8 seconds. So, they had to get acclimated to the fast pace, hurry up. And I think they're getting better as we go on through spring. We're getting in better shape, and we're able to communicate and run to the ball and strike blockers and do things defensively that it'll take to be successful. So we're getting better.
Have there been any other standout players living up to the standard close to earning that honor of getting a number?
Shane Coates is doing a good job for us. And he's a good kid, smart. So he plays hard. He's a team guy. He's a leader. And we're glad he's here. He'll do whatever you ask him to do. And that's what we need, guys like that.
With Shane and Taylor Upshaw, guys that are versatile, do they split time with you and Coach Sunseri, or how does that dynamic work?
Yeah, we work together. We're all one. So it's not like a me and Coach Sal thing. It's the D-line thing, and it's the standard of the defensive line. So if it's better for the team for him to go in Coach Sal's room this week or my room next week, we're all a family. We're all one. So we don't see it like that. So, we see it as he's just a part of the defensive line here at Colorado. Yes, sir.
Coach, what are your impressions of your guys so far, and in particular the guys that have been here before? How are they impressing you at this point?
They're doing a lot better. We brought a new philosophy and a new way of doing things, and they've bought in so far, and they're living up to the standard, and they're trying to do all the things I'm asking them to do, and they're trying to play hard, and they're buying in, and I'm proud of them.
Anybody in that group standing out?
They're all getting better. They're all getting better, in their own way. They're different guys, and they all have to do. They all have things they need to work on differently, so they're all working on their weaknesses,
As a cohesive group, what kind of standards are you hoping to achieve, and what do you want your guys to reach for?
Just playing extremely hard, being able to think when you're tired, running to the ball, playing with great effort, playing violent, striking blockers, being physical, have fun. That's what I want my guys to do. Just know what to do, get lined up, communicate, and run to the ball and have fun, and they, for the most part, they've been doing that.
Guys you've brought into the room this offseason have a lot of experience, whether it's Taylor or even Jordan Dominic. I mean, how valuable has that been so far as you guys are trying to teach a brand new system to a lot of these guys?
Well, it's extremely valuable for a coach because they understand why we're doing what we're doing because they've been through it. So they've been good for the room. They've been a help, just by helping other guys that don't understand the standard and the way we do things and how we do it and why we do it. They've been good there, and just reiterating what we want because they've been at other Power 5 universities and they understand that we got to play hard and we got to get better. So they've been great.
Coach, with the spring game being sold out, what does it mean to have that? And is that one more effect of Coach Prime being here? And what does it mean to have that effect of him being here?
It's really cool. It's really cool. Absolutely. That's why it sold out, because of Coach Prime. I mean, so we were excited when we heard it. And I kind of knew that, though. I was just waiting to hear it, But Coach Prime being here it's the Coach Prime effect, And we expected it, and we're excited. It's going to be big. It's going to be great for these guys, I don't know how many they had last year, but this year it'll be a lot of fun, especially with it being on ESPN, So
As an entire defensive unit, how do you feel like things are coming together from the front to the end?
Man, we're learning how to communicate better. I think that's standing out more. We're learning that we got to play fast and we got to play hard and for 4 quarters. That's another thing. You know, you got to play for 4 quarters, not 3 quarters, not just a half. And you got to impose your will. And I think that's what they're learning, that, hey, it's a mindset. Like Coach Dancy just said after practice, it's a mindset over feelings. So we're just trying to strengthen their mind, you know what I'm saying? So.
This is obviously a new role for you, a new school. How are you enjoying
Oh, it's-
your role and being here?
It's great. Every day I have to wake up and prove why I belong, why I deserve to be a part of this elite coaching staff. And every day I wake up, I kiss my babies, and I drive to work thinking about how can I be a better coach every morning. And it's been exciting. I'm so blessed and thankful to be here. I finally got my opportunity. Coach Prime blessed me with that, and I'm going to take advantage of it. I'm going to give them all I got every day because it could be different. You know, I could get fired. You know, it could be over. So I'm going to give it all I got, you know.
You mentioned working with Coach Sincere. Obviously, he's been doing this for a long time. Seems like he's a real old school kind of guy.
Old school.
What have you learned so far, kind of just working with him?
I learn every day from Coach Sal. You know, he has a number of different ways to do things, to do the same thing. So, you know, he believes in coaching guys differently. You can't coach every guy the same. And I learn from him every day. And yes, he is hard-nosed. Hell, he rips my ass. You know, and I accept it. You know, he's been in this game 40, I don't know how long, 100 years he's been coaching. But I appreciate him. I appreciate his knowledge. And I'm thankful that I'm beside him, you know. And I'm blessed to have Coach Sal. I love him. I love him. Yeah,
And what have you observed from Coach Sanders as a coach as it pertains to how he leads these practices, how he interacts with his players, and also how he holds you and the coaching staff accountable?
Man, Coach Prime is amazing, man. I didn't realize until I got here how big of an offensive mind he is, you know, because he was an elite DB, and you would think he was just only defensive minded. He has a great understanding of both sides of the ball, and that was really cool to see, you know, when I got here, and his passion that he brings every day. You know, I know it fuels me, you know, and he holds the coaches to a high standard. You know, we have our own standard too, a coaching standard. So I want to just make sure I do a good job for him every day because once again, I got to prove why I belong, and I appreciate how he pushes us. You know, he challenges me every day, and you know, and I appreciate that. You know.
Do you feel like you are proving that you belong?
Nah, I don't. I got to do more. I got to do more. I won't ever feel like I belong. You know, I don't take anything for granted where I came from. I come from humble beginnings, South Georgia. So, nah, I got to do more. I got to get on the level of a Coach Sal Sincere. You know, I got to get on the level of Coach Kelly or Coach Vincent Dancy. You guys should have heard him talk after practice. He's another guy that I rely on, Coach Dancy. He was a head coach before, and he's elite. And, I really love Coach Dancy. I lean on him, and it's been fun. I got to prove to Coach Dancy why I belong, you know? So,
Thanks, Coach.
yes, thank you guys. Thank